Advanced conflict resolution studies and in-depth analysis in mediation. Advanced conflict resolution studies and in-depth analysis in mediation involve a deeper understanding of conflict dynamics, exploring various conflict resolution strategies, and mastering mediation techniques. This includes analyzing the context, actors, process design, issues, and previous resolutions, as well as considering the potential for escalation and the impact of the mediator's identity and rank. In-depth analysis in mediation. Conflict analysis. This involves a thorough examination of the conflict, including its root causes, contributing factors, and the interests and needs of the involved parties, according to the Food and Agriculture Organization. Mediator skills. Advanced studies focus on developing and refining mediator skills such as active listening, empathy, communication, and facilitation techniques. Process design. Understanding different mediation processes, including the timing, intensity, and structure of the mediation, is crucial for successful resolution. Ethical considerations. Adherence to ethical guidelines and standards in mediation, including neutrality, confidentiality, and impartiality, is paramount. Advanced conflict resolution studies. Theoretical frameworks. Exploring various theoretical perspectives on conflict resolution, such as conflict transformation, peace building, and restorative justice, can enhance understanding of complex conflicts. Research methods. Developing research skills to conduct in-depth studies on conflict dynamics, mediation effectiveness, and the impact of different resolution strategies. Comparative analysis. Examining successful and unsuccessful mediation cases to identify best practices and lessons learned. Interdisciplinary approaches, drawing on insights from diverse fields such as law, sociology, psychology, and international relations to gain a holistic understanding of conflict. By mastering these areas, individuals can effectively analyze complex conflicts, actually facilitate productive mediation processes, and contribute to creating more peaceful and just societies. 4.2 Advanced Conflict Resolution Studies, In-Depth Analysis and Negotiation. Advanced conflict resolution studies and in-depth analysis and negotiation focus on understanding and applying strategies to effectively manage and resolve disputes, often involving a deeper exploration of conflict dynamics, negotiation techniques, and the role of third-party mediation. This includes analyzing the root causes of conflicts, understanding different negotiation styles, and exploring alternative dispute resolution mechanisms. Or key areas of study and analysis. Conflict dynamics. Analyzing the underlying factors that contribute to conflict, including power imbalances, differing values, and historical grievances. Negotiation styles and strategies. Exploring various approaches to negotiation, such as distributive bargaining, seeking to maximize individual gains, integrative bargaining, finding win-win solutions, and principled negotiation, focusing on interests rather than positions. Third-party mediation, understanding the role of mediators in facilitating constructive dialogue, exploring interests, and helping parties reach mutually agreeable solutions. Conflict resolution approaches, investigating different methods for resolving conflict, including mediation, arbitration, conciliation, and restorative justice. Preventive diplomacy, examining strategies to prevent conflicts from escalating, including early warning systems, proactive engagement, and dialogue. International negotiations, analyzing the complexities of negotiations involving multiple actors, diverse interests, and differing power dynamics in international contexts. In-depth analysis and negotiation, analyzing power dynamics, understanding how power imbalances can influence negotiation outcomes, and exploring strategies to address them. Identifying underlying interests, exploring the needs, motivations, and values that drive parties' positions in a negotiation. Evaluating negotiation strategies, assessing the effectiveness of different negotiation approaches in various contexts. Understanding the role of emotions, recognizing the impact of emotions on negotiation, and exploring strategies for managing emotional responses. Analyzing the impact of third-party mediation, evaluating the effectiveness of mediation, and exploring ways to improve mediation processes. Examples of advanced studies. Studies on conflict resolution in specific regions. Analyzing the impact of conflict on specific regions, such as the conflict in the Balkans or instead of the conflict in Syria. Studies on international negotiations. Analyzing negotiations related to climate change, trade, or instead of human rights. Studies on the use of technology in conflict resolution. Exploring the use of online mediation, online forums, and other technologies to facilitate conflict resolution. Studies on the role of civil society organizations, examining the role of NGOs and other civil society organizations in conflict resolution. The importance of in-depth analysis. In-depth analysis is crucial for developing effective conflict resolution strategies because it provides a deeper understanding of the underlying causes of conflicts, the dynamics of negotiation, and the effectiveness of different resolution approaches. See, this knowledge is essential for designing and implementing effective interventions to manage and resolve conflicts in various contexts. Advanced conflict resolution studies, in-depth analysis and arbitration. Advanced studies in conflict resolution, particularly those focused on arbitration, delve into the intricacies of dispute resolution processes, examining how they are structured, how they function, and their impact on resolving conflicts. These studies also explore the effectiveness of different approaches, including traditional arbitration and its integration with more modern techniques. Additionally, they analyze the role of arbitration in promoting peaceful conflict resolution and the preservation of relationships, even after a resolution is achieved. Pirmay's in-depth analysis of arbitration processes. Understanding the mechanics of arbitration. Advanced studies analyze the various stages of an arbitration process, from initial submissions to the arbitrator's final decision, including procedures for evidence presentation, hearing processes, and the issuance of awards. Comparative analysis of arbitration versus other dispute resolution methods. These studies often compare arbitration with other methods like mediation, negotiation, and litigation, examining their respective strengths and weaknesses, legal frameworks and regulations governing arbitration. Advanced studies delve into the legal aspects of arbitration, including the laws governing arbitration clauses in contracts, the role of arbitrators, and the enforcement of arbitral awards. 2. Exploring different types of arbitration. Traditional versus institutional arbitration. Studies may examine the differences between traditional arbitration, often involving community-based dispute resolution, and more formal institutional arbitration. Domestic versus international arbitration.